5 veterinarians looked at the same dog and said the same thing. Aggressive, unpredictable, a liability. They recommended behavioral euthanasia. But a 1-year-old girl in a pink dress walked up to him, grabbed his face with both hands, and did something that made every single one of those experts look foolish. His name was Diesel, a 95-pound black and tan Doberman with ears that stood like radar towers, a jaw that could crack a tennis ball in half, and a tongue that hung out of his mouth like he had forgotten how to put it back. He looked like the kind of dog action movies cast as the villain. He looked dangerous. He looked unpredictable. He looked like everything people warned you about. He was none of those things. Diesel ended up at Palm Valley Rescue in Phoenix, Arizona on a Wednesday afternoon in August. The temperature outside was 109 degrees. The family that surrendered him didn't come inside. They tied his leash to the front door handle and drove away. The intake form had one line: "Dog bit a groomer, cannot keep." What the form didn't say was that the groomer had grabbed Diesel by the muzzle without warning, pinned his head to the table, and shoved clippers into his ear. Diesel nipped, not a bite, a nip, a flinch, a reflex that any animal on Earth would have had. But once the word bite is on your record, you're done. Nobody reads the details, they just read the word. Over the next 7 months, Diesel saw 5 different veterinarians for behavioral assessments. Each evaluation lasted about 20 minutes. Each vet wrote some version of the same sentence. Dog shows signs of unpredictable aggression, not recommended for homes with children. One vet suggested behavioral euthanasia. That's the clean way of saying put him down because we don't know what else to do. Diesel sat in Kennel 9 for 214 days. In that time, he didn't bite anyone, he didn't growl at anyone, he didn't snap at anyone. He sat, he waited, and every time someone walked past, he tilted his head and let his tongue hang out like a dog who had absolutely no idea why nobody wanted him. Then Nathan and Rachel Simmons walked in. Nathan was a high school football coach, Rachel was a first-grade teacher. Their daughter Lily had just turned 1. They were looking for a small dog, a beagle maybe, something calm, something safe, something that weighed less than their toddler's car seat. They walked past Kennel 9. Rachel kept going. Nathan stopped. Diesel was sitting upright, ears forward, tongue fully out, looking at Nathan like he was the most interesting thing that had happened in 214 days, which, to be fair, he probably was. "Don't even think about it," Rachel said without turning around. Nathan thought about it. The shelter coordinator, a woman named Patricia, gave them the full file: 5 vet assessments, the bite history, the behavioral notes, the euthanasia recommendation. Rachel read every word. Her face went pale twice. Nathan watched Diesel through the glass. Diesel watched Nathan back. Then Diesel did something the staff had never documented. He lay down, rolled onto his back, and showed his belly. 95 pounds of aggressive Doberman, belly up, tongue still out, looking completely ridiculous. Nathan looked at Rachel. "We're taking him." Rachel closed the file. "You're insane." "Probably," Nathan said. They brought Diesel home on a Saturday. Lily was in her high chair eating mashed bananas. Diesel walked through the front door, saw the baby, and froze. Not a tense freeze, not a predator freeze, the kind of freeze where your brain is processing something it has never encountered before, something small and loud and covered in banana. He walked over. Slowly. Rachel's hand was on her phone, ready to call 911. Nathan stood between them, ready to move. Diesel reached the high chair, sniffed the air once, looked up at Lily, and sat down. Right there, at the base of the high chair, like he had just clocked in for a shift. Lily looked down at him. She reached out with a banana-covered hand and smacked him directly on the head. Diesel didn't flinch. He blinked once, licked the banana off his own forehead, and stayed exactly where he was. Rachel put the phone down. That was day 1. Every single day after that looked the same. Lily woke up, Diesel was outside her door. Lily ate breakfast, Diesel was under the high chair. Lily crawled through the living room, Diesel walked beside her. Not behind her, not in front of her, beside her, matching her speed exactly. When she stopped, he stopped. When she turned, he turned. He moved like a 95-pound shadow with a tongue problem. This is the kind of story that deserves to be seen. If you're still watching and not subscribed, hit that button now. He had one habit that made the entire family laugh. Every time Lily cried, Diesel would run to the nearest room, find a toy, any toy, and bring it to her. Not a dog toy, her toy. He figured out which ones were hers. One afternoon, Lily bumped her knee on the coffee table and screamed. Diesel sprinted to her room, came back with a stuffed elephant that was almost the same size as him, and dropped it in her lap. Lily stopped crying in 4 seconds. She looked at the elephant, looked at Diesel, and laughed. He wagged his tail so hard his entire back half moved with it. Rachel started timing it. From cry to toy delivery, Diesel averaged 11 seconds. His record was 7. He never brought the wrong toy, not once. Nathan joked that Diesel had a better response time than most paramedics. Rachel said that wasn't a joke. Here's the thing about Dobermans that most people don't know. They were originally bred in Germany by a tax collector named Carl Friedrich Louis Doberman, who needed a dog that could protect him on dangerous collection rounds. They're not bred to attack. They're bred to stay close, to read situations, to protect the person they love. It's not aggression, it's devotion coded into their DNA. 5 vets looked at Diesel for 20 minutes each and called him aggressive. Lily looked at him for 4 seconds and called him hers. Today, Diesel is 6, Lily is 3. She rides him like a horse, which he tolerates with the patience of a saint. She puts stickers on his ears, which he pretends not to notice. She tells everyone at daycare that her best friend is a big black dog who brings me toys when I'm sad. Her teachers thought she was making it up until parent-teacher night when Nathan showed them the videos. The entire room went quiet. One teacher wiped her eyes and said, "That's not a dog, that's a guardian angel with a tongue problem." The 5 vet assessments are still in a drawer somewhere. Nathan keeps them as a reminder, not of what Diesel was, of what everyone assumed he was. A 20-minute evaluation in a sterile room with a stranger doesn't tell you who a dog is. A 1-year-old girl with banana on her hands figured that out faster than 5 professionals with degrees. Don't judge a dog by a file. Don't judge a breed by a headline. Judge them by how they show up when it matters. Do you think 20 minutes is enough to judge a dog's entire life? Or do some dogs just need the right person? Tell me in the comments.